Back in the late 1980s, Matt, who you met at the beginning, created a show that was performed at Washington Square Church. And it was called Critical Mass. And they requested 12-word poems from nurses around the USA who were on the front lines of the AIDS epidemic. And I want to invite Matt up to speak a little bit about that. We're going to read a few of those poems for you right now. Yeah, clap into the stage.
Go Matthew!
That was beautiful. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri. My parents were both school teachers. My grandmother was a pianist and a vocal teacher. Southern Baptists sang gospel music all the time. There were 12 kids and evenly divided among sopranos, altos, tenors, and basses. With my blind grandmother, was an inspiration. My father became the founder of the Special Olympics, but he died before it came to full fruition as a high school music. So I have felt that I'm a mission also to get involved through the arts. We can all be involved in our own way, and my way is through music. In the early 80s, when I had been in a symphony orchestra, and I wasn't happy in the orchestra. I was 21, there were people in my section that thought they should be the principal in this section, and I was miserable. The orchestra folded, thankfully. Can't believe I'm saying that. And I moved to San Francisco and waited tables and was going to go to law school. But I got a call from a flutist here in New York City named Ransom Wilson, and he invited me to join him on tour. And I did. And when I got to New York, I was playing chamber music. I've been in the Quintet of the Americas for almost 50 years. And we're still together. I had formed a group called First Avenue. And I started exploring electronic processing live, which was analog in those days. And lots of plugs. And there was this church called Washington Square Church on 4th Street near 6th Avenue. At that time, it's a church, now it's a condominium. And we knew that the AIDS crisis was closing in on us. In the 80s, no one knew who had it and who didn't. In fact, all of us thought we were probably going to die as well. And a painter friend, whose work I collect and will show here, started painting while getting AIDS. And we did a fundraiser at the Palladium called Caught in the Act with a dancer and a reading of a poem by Edgar Allan Poe about a party at which everyone had attended and started dying. That set the stage for many things. There were 3 of us in First Avenue. Brian, the pianist and composer and a colleague at Princeton, died in the late 90s. The partner, a painter, died immediately after. After he died, we did a concert at Washington Square Church where we hung balloons, it was called Critical Mass. We hung balloons with gas and they floated up the ceiling with long streamers. And when I was a kid, we flew kites in our country house. And my mom said, tie a little message to God on the streamer and let it go up to the kite. It was beautiful. And for young boys, this was a step toward heaven in some ways. And so, with these streamers coming down from these balloons over 3 weeks of performance, there were hundreds coming down. And we decided to send out a message on the internet, which was very young in those days, asking for 12-word prayers for AIDS. And the nurses were on the front lines. They didn't know either. Everybody was scared of us. So we tied these messages, got 12 of them. I think, did we pick 4?
Yeah. We'll read a few of them now.
Oh, I'm going to participate?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're part of this.
I am.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I like it.
These are 12-word prayers. We'll go around. Circle of love, surround us. Circle of love, heal us. Circling love.
No blame, no shame, no help, no hope, no cure, no more.
I hope I don't get it. I hope I don't get it.
Dead without parenthesis, alive without end, may we have the same friend.
From their love, rejection, pain, and joy, let a cure be born.
Please just go away from the light. Don't let me go unshadowed.
What purpose was served in this fever dance I fold upon myself?
Take me home.